Go.
Green light.
Oh my God, are we live? Oh my gosh, are we live? Can I emerge? Can I emerge? Can I emerge?
We're live.
Guys, we're live. Look at this. Oh my God. Oops. Guys, we're live. Guys, we're live. Look at this. Look at this sucker. Look at this sucker. Look at that. Guys, does that not look really slick? I'll get to that in a minute, but how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday, 8 p.m. Here we are in our beloved studio here. Oh, this thing wants to come off. Guys, if you're going to be having a mic like this, maybe you don't get the Skellypedia shirt because it slides off. I'm just kidding. We could work through that and maybe just get a clip that holds it better. I think we'll be okay. Right on the brain. Guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Wednesday at 8 p.m. Look at the chat. Look at the chatters. Yeah.
No bouncing today.
No bouncing. Oh, gosh. Sam, how has your week been? I can't believe it's another Wednesday, a Back to the Basics show, episode 36. How is your week? How is your week been?
It's been great. It's been away from work and working on Skelly all the time this week because of the holiday season. You know what I mean, Doug?
I totally do know what you mean. And guys, he said it. He said it just how I would have said it. It's been great. So we're in loving this week. Last week, we had a killer Christmas episode with the beanies. Everybody knows the beanies. If you haven't seen that episode, why don't you pop on after this and check that one out. We've got Dana here, Dana the chatbot. We've got the Dana cam. Look at Dana on the Dana cam. Wow! Oh my gosh, and we'll get to who else we have here because we got a stacked show tonight. We've got all the classic Realmers in the chat, but guys, we've got an insane lineup tonight for you guys. Guys, we've got corn. Corn is coming on the program tonight. It's corn. We've got corn.
Absolutely.
Who's after that?
After corn is corn 2.
We've got corn 2.
Yeah, that's corn 2. If you like corn, you're going to like corn 2. Who's after that?
Some of the saturation issue on this, now I look dead. I look like... Yeah! Okay. After corn 2, guys, we've got corn 3. Corn 3. Corn the 3rd. That's corn. It's corn. It's corn. Who's after corn 3?
That's Stuck Up Darm.
Stuck Up Darm's coming on.
Yeah, gonna be a real stick up my ass.
Stick up my ass. Everybody knows Stuck Up Darm. If you're from Atlanta, you know Stuck Up Darm. Piece of shit. Always roaming the streets, stuck up. I got one thing to say to Darm.
What's that? Oh, dude. Don't go there.
Fuck Darm. So after Stuck Up Darm, we've got the sandwich queen herself, Marmy Gourmets.
Ah.
If you've ever had a gourmets, I don't know, have you ever had a gourmets?
Yeah, I was at the Pepper House just last night, and they have gourmets platters and all that kind of stuff. It was good.
The Pepper House Gourmet is my favorite. So we've got the sandwich queen herself, Marmy Gourmets. She legally had her last name changed to Gourmets. I don't know, Realmers, have you guys ever had a gourmets spread? You go down to...
I was going to add, I was like, I didn't think that was a real last name. I didn't want to be rude, but she changed it.
Well,
okay.
What I found out was gourmets is actually a branded term. I thought gourmets was like ketchup or like mustard, but gourmets, guys, Google this, gourmets. It's like gourmet mayonnaise. I thought gourmets was just its own sauce. But this is interesting. The sandwich queen herself, Marmy, she loved the brand so much, she named herself Gourmets. After that, we've got the Pepper House CEO. Funny you mentioned Pepper House. We've got the Pepper House CEO, Dongle Tradman. The Pepper House CEO. So Pepper House puts out the best gourmets. Maybe we could pull an image up. We should have brought in some Pepper House gourmets. But Pepper House, if you guys enjoy gourmets, try Pepper Houses. Pepper House is the gourmets source. They call it the Gore Source.
The Gore Source.
Gore Source. So the Pepper House CEO, Dongle Tradman's going to be on. Who's after that?
Toe Body Workout Gear founder, Boris Norseman.
The toe bot. Everybody wants a toe body. If you've seen your toes, Have you seen your big toe?
Yeah, nobody's toe body until you get with Workout Gear founder Boris
What I was
Morrison.
gonna say is nobody's toe isn't jacked. Look at your big toe.
Okay.
It's like the dimensions of a big toe. You can find the most out of shape guy or girl you know. Take a look at that big toe. It's jacked up. The shape of the big toe is always jacked. It doesn't matter your physique of the rest of your body. So that's why we call it getting a toe body. We match those big toes. Take a look at that toe. Some people have a big bunion on that toe. It makes it look real jacked. We'd say the bunion is the bicep of the toe. And we want to get the rest of that type of physique on the rest of our body. So we're going to be talking to the founder of that workout program, Boris Norseman. Who's after that?
Oh, this is going to be a good one. This is for all you science nuts out there. 10,000 mosquitoes. In the studio, live.
You've probably never seen 10,000 in one spot. I've seen a couple hundred, and that got me excited. 10,000 is going to be, first of all, it's going to be loud, so we're going to be dealing with a lot of audio issues with that, but 10,000 mosquitoes swarming in, getting ready to pump us? Gosh.
Who's after that?
After that, we've got Captain Phillips, if you know Captain Phillips.
No.
The Captain Phillips.
No.
The captain of the large ship that was commandeered by a group of pirates in the, I forget, maybe off Somalia? Was that?
Absolutely.
I don't know the details of that, but Captain Phillips is here, played by Tom Hanks in the movie Captain Phillips. And the Captain Phillips is going to be here to bring his boat and bring some of his Christmas cheer, even though we have passed the Christmas season.
He was on the boat throughout Christmas Eve. He had to spend Christmas Eve under the watch of pirates.
That's right.
And he said that was one of the most memorable Christmases he ever had in his life.
And I'm jealous because I would love to have Christmas Eve at sea. After that, we've got Sormath, the Dark Lord Wizard, holder of the secrets of Narnon and keeper of the dark pellets. That's going to be really fun. He might come in, and his little birdie told me he might be doing some dark enchantments. So I didn't want to tell you that, Sam, before. I'm
not into that shit.
I know.
Don't get me.
But Sormath the Dark Wizard.
Detective.
I know. But guys, would you want to see Sormath doing some dark enchantments?
No. Say no in the chat.
I would love to see Sormath doing his dark enchantments. After that, we've got This Rocks Martha. Martha's always saying everything rocks. And I'm partial to agree. But sometimes you're with Martha and something truly twisted occurs before your eyes. Say maybe you see a man run down in the street by a large garbage truck, and you look over at Martha. She goes, "This rocks." You go, "Martha, not everything rocks," but her positive attitude keeps us happy, and so she's gonna keep us in good spirits, even if, let's say, a man is run down right in front of us.
Sometimes when you're feeling down, you need a rock on the other side of the scale to bring you back up, and that's what she provides.
That's right. She's my rock. Mm-hmm. So after that, we've got Raymond G. Yarn Fodder, the Toothpaste King. Everybody knows the Toothpaste King. You might know him better by his name, the Toothpaste King, but his name is Raymond G. Yarn Fodder, and he's been eating toothpaste for 20 years, and after that...
Oh, wait. Are you a gel guy or a paste guy?
I'm a paster. I'm a paster, and so is the Toothpaste King. We're not doing gels. We don't do gels.
No.
We don't do gels. No.
Some gels have stripes of white in them, evoking a paste, but that's not true. Who's after that?
Guys, after that, this is huge. Are you ready for this? We've got Linman.
Oh, man. Woo!
Guys, can we get claps in the chat for Linman tonight? Linman in the studio. You know him well. He's here in the flesh, hanging out with Dana over there on the couch. You've got him nice and cozy, nice and warm in his wonderful winter gear. But guys, Linman's on the program. Can you believe that? If you've got questions for Linman, go ahead and super chat us a question for Linman or a question for us. But that's a surefire way to get your chat read at the end of the show. I'm going to be reading all the super chats, classic style. I know I usually forget, but I won't today. And we're so pleased to have Linman here. So thank you, Linman.
You want to know a new tech toy I got, Doug?
What's a new tech toy?
A windscreen on my microphone.
Oh.
So I can vape and blow the vape out. You can't even hear it.
It's attractive. I love it. We love it. I love it. And where it gets us super, super tight. You know what else is a really interesting new tech feature?
Huh?
Why don't you cut to the close-up? We can reveal.
Well, let's do our first, our new personnel.
Okay, should we reveal the personnel first, or should we reveal the tech first? Let's reveal the personnel. That's a good call. So, guys, we hired somebody new on the show, and along with him, he brought some new incredible tech, and this is body tech that he's brought along through his years of study. Can we throw it up,
Yes.
guys? We got a new cameraman. His name's Fast Armed Lester.
Yeah.
And so when I say tech, I mean
What the hell?
he's got some body tech. This guy's arms are quick. They're fast. Uh-oh, we don't have the OTS on Sam's shot.
There it is.
So when I say, do you understand what I say when I say body tech? Do you understand what I say when I say that?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean to you? What does body tech mean to you?
Body tech is like a type of athleticism, but it's bringing it beyond what the natural world originally intended.
Absolutely. Dana, what does body tech mean to you?
Well, it means a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So when I talk about body tech, I'm talking about someone who's physically beyond a human being's capability, an average human being's capability, who can perform physical tasks that just are insane. And this is what Fast Armed Lester is all about. His arms are so quick and so fast. I told Lester, I said, why aren't you playing for the pitchers?
Oh, yeah. Imagine the fastball this guy could
If he was
toss.
playing for the pitchers, he would be pitching in every single inning. Now, Lester didn't choose that career path. Lester chose the path of a cameraman. So Lester became a cameraman with that quick, fast arm, and he's been used in a lot of sports movies. He's been used in a lot of if you've seen Fast and Furious, he's been used in all those films to film those fast cars.
Oh, the car, yeah.
The cars go so quick. But Lester was looking for a job. MeMoreTV scooped him up and said, we're going to throw Lester into the Skeleton Realm family and give these guys some quick camera. Because, guys, we're using tripods. Now we're switching to Lester so we can move around as much as we want. And Lester is going to be trained on us, following us, and moving along with us. So without further ado, let's see and Lester's very shy. I tried to get Lester to appear on stream, but he's very shy. He's shaking his head right now. He will not be filmed. He has decided to not be on film. But Lester, can we show
us what you got, Les.
Can you show us?
Wow, look at that.
He follows you the whole way. Look at that. He follows you the whole way.
Hey, Lester, think fast.
Oh, my God. See, you can switch, too. He's got the zooms really good, too. That is so cool. So, guys, that's a game changer for us now that we've got Les. Boom! Look at that. And he's not even breaking a sweat. Okay, we'll give you a break, Les.
I saw him text. He sent a text during that.
We'll give you a break, Les. Let's hear it for Les.
Thank you, Les.
Let me plug this shirt again, guys. If you want to look at how cool that is. Look how hard that is. Look how hard I am.
Wow.
Look at that. It is cold in the studio, but look at that. Guys, you can go to the skellypedia.org. You can go to our shop, and this shirt just pops. Sam designed this shirt, and I am just so incredibly excited about it. I'm so happy it came. It's got that classic Skeleton Realm merch smell. If you're a merch buyer, you know that smell. Smells like Christmas. But guys, head over to the shop and buy that. You can also get this hat. Look at this cool hat. I'm doubling up today. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
How's everyone doing tonight? Who's in the chat? Dana, can we get a chat check-in? Who's chatting?
We are, we've got Umlau.
Wait, you got Umlau?
We've got Umlau. We've got Annified. We've got Mr. G.
Mr. G and Annified too?
Mr.
What?
G is here. We've got Benjamin Harrington. Yeah.
Benjamin Harrington?
We've got Key Dyer and Bobo.
Key Dyer and Bobo. We love Bobo.
We
wow,
love
wouldn't it be
Bobo.
amazing if we had Bobo here in the studio? Bobo, if you're not familiar with Bobo, Bobo is a beautiful French bulldog. In the Discord, he's yapping.
wow. Bobo got
He's
mentioned in
yapping.
Linman's.
Bobo, I said the
barking.
word Bobo and he's yapping. Can you hear that on the mic?
Louis.
I don't know if you can hear that. He's yapping. So maybe
Wow.
we shouldn't talk about Bobo, but hey, Bobo's a cutie. Let's just say that. And Linman's, I shouldn't get into it. He's horny. So thank you to all the incredible key roamers. Oh my God. I had to spray hot urine out of myself
We had a power,
seconds before the show, and so
and before that we had a power outage.
we had a power. It blew a freaking fuse.
Literally,
Word detected.
everything turned off. We restarted everything, but guess what? We were on time,
Yeah, I mean,
Mostly.
heck.
Curse word detected.
Can you blame us?
So,
But that leads us
Yeah.
to the larger problem is that we're doing a lot of infrastructure upgrades around studio. We've done a couple upgrades tech-wise. Everything is running on a new thing right now. But along the way, since last episode on the Christmas situation, we started laying down some fiber optics with the hopes that it would improve speed and frame rate. And most importantly, Doug, your favorite, bit rate.
yeah, so we're interested in increasing our bit rate and our speed, like Sam said. And since the last episode, we thought we need to focus more on infrastructure projects here. We need to make sure that our speed is increased and our video quality is increased. And some of that delay, I know right now there's maybe a 30-second to minute delay that's between us and you, and we want to eliminate that. We want to get these things moving quicker here. We want Lester to get his A game up and get that bit rate exactly how we want it. So we thought, what better way to increase some of the technology here than to do undersea cable? Now, all the big countries now are doing undersea cable. I don't know if you guys are familiar with undersea cable. What it is basically, it's like a very long Ethernet cable or like a 1/4-inch cable that you might get from Guitar Center or you might get from Best Buy, and you basically get a boat and you get it really long, you plug it in somewhere, I'd say in New York City or somewhere on the eastern seaboard, Boston, maybe up towards Maine, and you run it through the ocean. You get a boat and you run it and you just drop it in, and then you run it all the way to the UK and then or wherever, or Denmark, and you plug it in. And then once it's plugged in, your speed is going to be 10, 20, 30, 40x. So we said, let's do that. So we did that. We got in a boat and we laid as much as we could. We pumped, we dropped it.
Dropped it. You get one boat and make Bodo go the other way.
Easy. And then you stretch
Pull it.
So
Yeah.
so the announcement here is Skeletal Realm's got undersea cables. But guys, we blew a fuse earlier. Lots of things have been happening. We noticed partly the reason for that is our undersea cables have been compromised. Now, guys, we got sea worms on the cables. And you might see a delay in the show tonight. You might see some what looks like digital interference. Guys, worms are eating the cables. So what good is an undersea cable, fiber optic cable that's stretched out a million some odd meters, a million miles? What good is that if a sea worm's going to be having it for lunch? So we got to get rid of the worms. Sam, that's what we're going to be doing, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we went through so much effort. My OTS are screwed up.
What'd you do?
God. There we go. Perfect. Actually, they go over here today. No. We're going to dump them into the ocean, and that's what we did, and now there's worms all over them. We did not check that out, but we have solutions, and we got a little help, didn't we?
We did, and we got to get rid of these worms. So we hired a boat captain to take us out deep sea style in a trawler, and this guy is cool. We're going to be leaving from Florida, and so I'm really excited to go down there and maybe have a little bit of a beach style.
You ever been?
Never been. Excited to go down, enjoying the sand when it's beach, but even if it's cold, we can enjoy. And so he's a really cool pilot. Really cool boat captain.
Pilot.
So we got a really cool captain named Travis. Now, I met him on Craigslist. They still do Craigslist personals in some areas. They stopped doing it in Atlanta, maybe your area too, but I met Travis through Craigslist personals, and he has a really cool trawler. He does a really, really cool workout thing online too. He's got a YouTube channel.
Oh.
Travis works out.
Is that yoga or is just
It's just
stretch?
stretch. It's
Stretching?
stretch. Yeah,
Okay.
not yoga, just stretch. It's a lot of groin stuff because he blew out his groin last year. So it's a lot of groin work, and that's what I'm really interested in because my groin gets stretched when I do the show. But talked to Travis. He said, dude, no brainer. If you guys pay for gas, I'll take you as far as you want. I said, as far as you want? Your boat's going to take us to Denmark? That's where the cables end. And he said, I'll take you to Denmark. I'll take you to China.
Whoa.
And he was very inebriated. But he said, not only is he going to take us to Denmark to check our cables, he's going to party with us the week before. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself.
They drink to quell the seasickness, the nausea. There's no one on Earth actually can't be immune to. No one on Earth is immune to seasickness. There's no such thing as sea lugs. They just have to get really drunk, and that's kind of the only thing that can really settle the stomach. That's what
Drinking a sailor's rum. So anyway, Travis agreed to take us out and have us help us fish for the worms. So our plan here is simple. The worms are attacking the cables. Simple, 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 simple. Collect the worms. How do you collect a worm, though? You fish for a worm. These are big worms. These is like a worm's the size of a tuna, or like maybe the size of a dolphin. We're talking about a worm the size of a dolphin. So we're going to have to be fishing for these suckers. We might be towing a barge on Travis's boat, piling up these worms. But what do you need when you're grabbing worms at the bottom of the ocean to get off your cable? Is you need scraps. So we wanted to ask the roamers, if you can mail us your scraps, it'd be great. We need all the scraps you can get. Travis doesn't have a lot of scraps. Travis has some scraps. Travis has some scraps, but he needs more scraps to get the worms. So we don't have enough scraps. Travis can only get so much. He's down at the marina every day now, putting the trash bags on a barge. He's putting the bags on a barge, but Travis' scraps not enough.
Carbs are great. If you're sending it in, send in carbs. What's pictured there is the top of a hamburger bun. Anything with carbs in it, sugar is great. They love
carbs. Worms love their own. Worms will eat a worm. If you can just get a fistful of worms from your backyard, put it in an envelope and mail it to us. Make sure it's attention Travis. A Skeleton Realm Fishing is an LLC that we started. It's a DBA of Skeleton Realm. But if you go down to Captain's Landing Drive, you can go in person too. If you're near Gorham, Florida, we need all the scraps so we can get those worms. So we just figured we'd ask you guys about that. And I'm sick. I'm a sick man. But here's what I thought. Once we catch some of these worms and get rid of them, maybe we could do a little incentive. Like anybody who sent us scraps could, maybe enjoy an island vacay after the worms get busted up.
That's what I call an incentive, a carrot on the end of the stick, isn't it?
So how does that sound, guys? Maybe we'll do an island vacay after the worms are busted up.
Yeah, absolutely. All that busted up worm.
You know what? Screw it. All Realmers are invited. You don't even have to be a pater. If you're a Realmer, you're invited. But I narrowed it down to a few different islands I thought that we might want to enjoy. So I narrowed it down to Jame Island, Sorp Island, Sorp's Island, Tammy Island, Tight Island, Kindman's Island, and Fun Island. So guys, be thinking about which one you want. I know in the chat if anybody's partial to any of these islands. I might be partial to Tight Island.
You're Tight Island going? I think Fun Island is probably the most promising.
Fun might be cool. If we can get to Tight Island, I think Travis might be able to loosen us up.
Can you do a poll with 8 options?
I think you can only do 2.
Really?
I might be able to do more than that.
You think so?
No.
It's more...
yes.
It's less of a poll and...
Why don't you run a poll? Look at Linman there digging in. Look at him digging in.
Oh, and that's...
Can we hear from him, possibly? Is there any way we can get the mic right up to his snout and just hear from him for a second?
What? I don't think so.
Nah, let's not.
You could put him. You could put him on.
No, let's not disturb him.
He's so comfy.
He's got so comfy. Look at him.
Yeah.
Next time he gets excited, throw him up on the mic.
Okay, sounds good.
Let him throw up on the mic.
Make sure we're getting you in the mic too, just to be clear.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
it's fine. It sounds fine. We just want to make sure that we hear your beautiful voice.
I like this song, don't you? This is Travis. This is original track Travis sent us. He does ambient music.
That is nice. So we'll be listening to that at sea.
Mm-hmm.
I guess some of you guys are wondering, what happens to all those worms? We will eat the worms.
We're gonna eat them. They're easy to get. I mean, once you kill them, they float to the top and they kind of pool up in a large cluster at the surface of the ocean. And what else are you gonna do with them? That's
We will eat the worms. And it's just really as simple as that. We've got the crystal bell today, guys. Rumor has it if you ring the crystal bell 4 times before the night strikes midnight, you'll receive your greatest desire, but you'll also receive your greatest punishment. No, not 4 times. Only 3. Only 3, my...
Are your hands cold?
3, my love, my dear.
Feel cold, man.
Wow. All right, guys, how's the chat doing?
Chat's doing great.
Yeah, Dana.
Let's hear it.
What we need is we need like a
You want an update?
Yeah,
we need a health
update.
meter for the chat. What percent would you put them at out of 100? Health
95%.
Whoa!
And what did we start at?
0%. So we just kind of ramped right up.
Incredible.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's so exciting, seeing some of the key realmers in here. Okay.
Incredible.
So Sam, you had something to bring up on this next one, right?
Yeah. Let me get
Shit.
Curse word detected.
Let me get appropriate music for
Inspirational
this.
music.
Yeah. So
Oh, that caught Linman's attention.
He said paper. He likes eating paper, doesn't he? I've noticed that about him.
He'll eat anything.
He's a paper lover.
Oh, here he
comes.
goes.
Here he comes.
I've awoken the beast.
Oh, Louis, you want to say something?
Oh, there he is.
Look at him go.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Linman.
Give him a bark.
Let's hear it.
Everybody bark in the chat.
Let's get barks. Let's trigger bark mechanism.
All right, so let's move on. He's not
doing
really
it.
wanting to bark right now.
Well,
Okay.
with all this new stuff, we got a new system, new
Yes.
tech, so much new things. I was thinking, there's a lot of metrics involved, and you gonna go by the gut? Is that what you expect me to do? Is just kind of feel it out and assume I know what metrics and temperatures and that kind of thing are going?
Well, I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know what's going on with some of the metrics.
I just ask one thing of you. Can we do graphs?
Yeah, listen, I'm not a tech guy, so I'm not totally keen on all this sort of graphical stuff.
Put them up on the screen.
Yeah.
People get to see RAM usage, CPU temperature, GPU temperatures, voltage control, which is important for us down here with the new setup. We've got the power surge battery. It's called Power Ups UPS.
Yeah, so listen, chat, what do you guys think? Should we do some of these metrics? I'm not really a tech guy. I'm kind of more here. I think what the community and the live viewers are more interested in is the content, some of the bits, some of the segments that we do, some of the news that we do, the news. Mostly they're interested in the news. I don't think that they're interested in
But think about it like
graphs
this.
and
Think about it like
metrics.
this.
Yeah.
All right, so news is like the graphs of flesh and blood world.
Okay, well, let me see. Have you brought
I got some. Yeah, actually, I do. I have
Let's
some.
see what this would maybe look like seeing some of the metrics on stream here.
All right, so it'd be like this. So
Okay, so we see some of that data.
So like
yeah,
you can see GPU usage right there, and it's scrolling and it's transparent. It's non-invasive. This very non-invasive approach. You can see maximum RAM capacity right there. It's embarrassingly low, 16 gigs. This is
Yeah,
we're due
honestly,
for an
it's a
upgrade.
little overwhelming. I'm not really sure, and also it's not. Hey, if I'm being honest, I might be more interested in kind of personally being a little more involved in it. This looks out of our control.
No, absolutely
Could
not.
we do something where I could kind of control where this is, because this is getting in my way?
How about not exactly, but I can. Let me give you this. I can give you your own graph.
My
Ready
own
for-
graph that I can control.
You get your own
that
graph.
might be interesting. We could try that.
Try this one out. Look at that.
Okay, so I can go ahead and control this.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay. So
that's your graph. So you get to control that graph. This graph is showing the net rate of the current stream.
I can swipe over. Guys, if we look at some of this data right here,
Look at that.
and then we can look over here. Guys, if we pull up this graph here, it doesn't feel natural to me.
That's our net rate.
It doesn't really feel natural to me. I don't know if I like that.
That was our net rate.
Yeah, Sam, they're not interested. Guys, are you interested in seeing all this data? I don't even think they would know what to do with it. I don't know what to do. I don't
I think you're an
numbers?
exception. I think you're really out of your element here. I think the majority of the viewers want to see my maximum net rate.
Listen, can I talk to you about you get really into the data and the graphs and stuff. I don't think they care. Can we talk in private?
We're on the stream. Where you want to go off?
Hey, listen, can you meet me right here?
Here?
Just meet me right here in a couple seconds and we can talk in private. Guys, can you just give us a minute? We're gonna talk in private.
Oh boy.
Meet me right
Right
here
there?
in a couple seconds.
I'm in deep dog shit, aren't I?
Yeah, just meet me right here.
Okay, I'll meet you right there.
Well, hello there, Doug and Sam. And hello to all you realmers. It's time for another MeMoreTV Doctor Check-In. Now, it looks like you both have sustained a real severe fracture to the suborbital arch on your frontal bones. That's on your skull. Now, patients with this type of fracture, well, frequently have bruises around the eyes and a bruise behind their ear. They may also have clear fluid draining from their nose or ears due to a tear in part of the covering of the brain. You see, these patients usually require close observation in a hospital. Oh, but don't worry, everything is going to be just fine. All okay. Intracranial pressure is measured in 2 ways. One way is to place a small tube into the fluid-filled space in the brain, and other times a small bolt is placed through the skull into the space just between the skull and the brain. So, don't worry at all. Just log in to get started today.
Do you hear something?
Yeah.
Hey y'all!
What?
Huh?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah?
I think,
It's me, the booming voice.
I think our consciousness
Huh?
is enabled. Ugh.
Who's there?
Hello.
Hello?
I've accessed your mind. Y'all's heads getting hit together has accessed me. Hello. It's me, the booming voice.
Hi.
That looked like it hurt. Y'all hitting y'all heads accessed me. I'm the booming voice.
Okay.
Oh, did y'all boop y'all heads?
Yes.
Y'all boop y'all's heads?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Y'all boop y'all's heads.
Yes.
Uh-oh, that looks like it hurt.
Shut up!
That looks like it hurt. Did y'all boop y'all's heads?
Shut up!
Oh my gosh. Y'all booped them good. Oh, gosh, I know that hurts. I'm sorry. Oh, that hurt. Y'all's heads hurts. Oh, no. Y'all booped y'all heads. Okay. Well, how about this? Y'all should take 400 milligrams of ibuprofen. Y'all should take 400 milligrams of ibuprofen. Y'all should take 400 milligrams of ibuprofen.
All right.
Yum! That'll set you straight. Bye.
Do you have any ibuprofen? I think that's a good point, actually.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
grab.
that hurt, but I think if a little bit of ibuprofen, we might be okay.
Oh gosh.
You got some? I got
Yeah.
my monster to suck it down. You need something to drink? Just like
Yeah.
that?
Got it.
Yeah.
Would you serve me up? I think that would be 2 tablets.
Okay. Wow. All right. Funny how you feel better almost immediately popping those probes.
All right, no graphs. Forget it.
Yeah, let's not do the graphs. We'll table it. I'm kind of feeling like I'm coming around to it a little bit now, but I don't know. We'll see what the data is. Dana can check in. Dana, did you see a lot of pro graph in the chat or what?
I didn't see anything about a graph at all.
Okay, so we didn't. Okay, so we have it where it's inconclusive, but maybe we'll do a poll later on. Maybe post-show poll. Man, this thing really wants to slip off. Guys, if you do buy the Skellypedia shirt, don't put a mic on it like that. So, I guess I'm wearing 2 hats tonight because it's so cold. So, okay, this next one got me so excited when I saw this in the show doc. I got so excited, and I know somebody else who got really excited was Linman because this one's about Linman. Guys, Linman rocks, and it's so cool. Sam added this. Maybe put some rock and roll music. Guys, Linman rocks. I looked at the doc, so sometimes I go in the Google Doc and it's been updated, and Sam's added a bunch of cool stuff to it for the show that week. And for this week, I saw Linman rules. Excuse me, I kept saying rocks. Linman does rock, but Linman rules. Yeah! So I thought, Sam, that's so cool of you to put that in the doc this week so we can just celebrate Linman. Take a look at him. Look at him. Linman rules, dude. Yeah! Linman rules! Linman rules! Linman rules! Linman rules! Linman rules! So Sam, what got into you? You were just really feeling Linman this week, right? Putting that in the doc. Thank you.
No, it's not like that.
Huh?
I mean, Linman literally rules. Linman now has legal dominion over you and your property and all your assets and everything you own. This is a technicality related to Linman's bloodline that is going to go into effect in a matter of days. It's going to affect your day-to-day life a lot, probably, but it's a legal thing.
Wait, what?
Linman's gaining control of your estate.
Wait, what? No.
Which apparently is a duchy. Were you aware that you live in and on a duchy?
You didn't put that. No. Wait, what? He's a dog. He can't control. He's going to control my estate?
He has a very pure bloodline that apparently gives him complete reign over. I have a document about it, but
show me. What are you talking about? You have a document about it.
This is it. This came to the studio. This is a scroll that was sent by a messenger. You can read it. Hold on. You get.
Well, this looks pretty legit.
Yeah.
So Linman gets control of my estate? This is a legal document? This is legally binding?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just read it then.
Yeah, give it a read.
Although transfer of property may remain valid from the actual act of performing such transfer, and those things which are lawfully possessed cannot be wrested away by any act of force, it is, however, the duty of our imperial authority to intervene lest there can be any doubt of the transaction. Be it known, therefore, to the present age and to future generations of our subjects, that we, aided by the grace of him who sent peace for men from heaven to earth, have, in the general court, in the presence of many of the clergy, had and been carried out on between our most beloved Linman and our most dear Douglas, and it has been done in this way, that the Duke Douglas has resigned to us the duchy of his residence, which we have straightway granted as a fief to the new Duke Linman. But the former Duke has resigned to us all its jurisdictions, and with all the fiefs which the former Margrave Linman held from the duchy. Moreover, lest by this act the honor and glory of our most beloved former Duke may seem in any way to be diminished, by the counsel and judgment of the Princes Samuel, proclaiming the decision, and all the princes approving, we have granted that duchy with all its jurisdictions to the aforesaid Linman as a fief, decreeing by a perpetual law that he and his children alike, whether sons or daughters, shall by hereditary right hold and possess that same duchy of Bleichner. But if the aforesaid should die without children, they shall have the privilege of leaving that duchy to whomever they wish. We decree, further, that no person, small or great, may presume to exercise any jurisdiction in the governing of that duchy without the consent or permission of the Duke of Bleichner. Moreover, shall not owe any other service to the Empire from his duchy, except that, when he is summoned, he shall come to the courts, which the Emperor shall announce, and he shall be bound to go on no military expedition unless the Emperor ordain one against the countries or provinces adjoining the duchy. For the rest, in order that this our imperial decree may, for all ages, remain valid and unshaken, we have ordered the present charter to be written and to be sealed with the impress of our seal.
Congrats, Linman!
Well, hey, that's pretty airtight, so I guess congrats, Linman. My life might change a bit, I guess.
You could have a lawyer look at that.
I could. That looks pretty legit to me. It's old and it's binding, but hey, listen, some things might change. Maybe Linman might be feeding me.
Yeah.
So that might be kind of good.
Looks like it.
What do you think?
Looks like he's got a lot to do.
It's true, and, you know, I'm loving that. Linman, what do you think?
Hey, who's walking who?
Can we get it?
Oh, I heard that.
Got something to say?
Cut to that. Why? Cut to that. Yes. Linman.
Linman.
What do you have to say? You're the new. You own it. You own me. You own my home, and
Duke,
I am.
that would be Duke Linman to you.
In your service, Duke.
He only speaks when he prefers to.
Okay. Well, hey, that's his right as the Duke. And we appreciate the Duke Linman. So I wonder if that has any sort of legal implications to the Realmer community, because the Realmers sort of were my peasants in a way, and a lot of them have agreed to that, even if they don't realize part of the entry into the Discord does grant a sort of, a peasant style. You have a peasant style agreement with me, whether you like it or not. So I'm wondering if Linman becoming my lord is a change for them. How would you break that down?
Oh, absolutely. There's big changes coming to the old fiefdom. And Linman's in charge. I mean, it's a hierarchy. It's not rocket science,
It's not rocket science, you're right.
Duke Linman, and you're now, an earl or whatever. I don't know. Whatever's below that.
Uh-oh, that excites him. I shouldn't have done that.
He'll eat that. Well, congrats, Linman.
Speaking of seal, at the end of that, it talks about a royal seal, and that thing was sealed with a nice red wax on it. Beautiful. Guys, we've got a big announcement to make, and this is something that we've been talking about for a while since we started doing the show. I know I say that a lot, but now that yes, that's one of those phrases. Hey, it's play the skeleton home drinking game every time Doug says we've been thinking about this since the beginning of the show. But hey, this is true. Now that we've been getting enough viewers, now that we have a little bit of a fan base, we can finally, we can do the things that we dreamed of doing. And one of the things we've been dreaming of doing since we started the show is getting sealed in. We want to get sealed into the studio. Guys, we want to get entombed. Everybody, if you're not making plans for your eternal resting place right now, and I don't care how old you are, I don't care how healthy you are, if you're not making plans right now for your eternal resting place, you're a dumbass.
Curse word detected.
You need to start making those plans, because when you're gone, you're going to be throwing all this stuff on your family. They're going to say, well, I don't know, did he want to be buried? Did he want to be cremated? What did he want? Well, we're making it clear right now by going ahead and just taking that step. We want to have a large opulent tomb, and we want it right here, right where the studio is, so we're going to get the studio entombed.
Yeah.
Sam, what are you excited or what?
Absolutely. I've never been more excited about anything in my entire life, and this is going to be a great chance. So you're thinking really ahead. I'm thinking more in the next few weeks or years. This is going to be a great opportunity to get some work done, to really be able to concentrate in here and be undisturbed by that outside world, the stimulus and all that the world is known for.
And we should be clear, guys, we're not dying right now. We're just going ahead and moving into our tomb. We're moving into our tomb because it's just getting that out of the way. Just move into the tomb. We're going to get in and get it closed off where we can't exit, because we're going to die in here anyway, and we'll keep doing the show. I don't know. We'll probably live as long as a human might live. I'm not familiar with the lifespan of a average human per se, but we'll probably live to a certain. You're gonna get a lot more episodes. Let's just say that. Where this isn't an announcement that we're gonna.
This will enhance it.
This will enhance, because we'll be working a lot harder. We'll be inside our tomb. So we wanted to break down what exactly that's gonna look like in a lot of different ways. So first of all, Sam, how's that gonna look like for us? Let's say tomorrow when the bricklayers come and they really place that box around us, can you help us visualize exactly what that might look like?
I'd be happy to.
Thank you, Sam.
Here's a visualization I put together. So that's us.
Wow,
and those are the walls. And then the ceiling come down and it seal us up.
So just to be clear, the wall come up, look at us inside, and when we pop up the side, first 1, 2, and then pop. Pop. See that? Watch it.
1, 2.
So we're going to be deep, deep in there, and that's basically what it's going to look like. And that's a nice representation of the type of stone that we picked out, too. That's heavy stone. Yeah. We're not getting around that. So that's what it's going to look like tomorrow. But a lot of people have been asking me when I tell them about this, they say, well, what's it going to look like in 50 years? How about 100 years? What if they redevelop the land that your tomb is on? I mean, you're in the middle of Atlanta. You're in the middle of the city. What's going to happen with that? So I wanted to kind of put together a timeline to show, well, what's going to happen to the tomb? What's going to happen inside and outside the tomb? So first of all, one of the interesting things I wanted to bring up is when you are entombed, when you're living, and you get inside of your permanent tomb, and you let yourself live out the rest of your days, you deceased, and then it becomes a tomb, what happens is you get stoned. So we're getting stoned. So if you've ever been to an ancient temple, if you've ever been to, actually a really good example of this is Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. If you've ever been to the Lincoln Memorial, that's Lincoln's tomb. That's Lincoln's body. Lincoln was a very tall man, very large man, and so he was entombed when he was living. He was put in that temple because he said, guys, tomb me up. So he was living in that tomb when John Wilkes Booth assassinated him in the tomb. John Wilkes Booth sniped him with a 50 cal sniper rifle from the top of the Washington Monument. 50 cal straight to the dome. R.I.P. We love Lincoln. Big Lincoln fans here. But he got stuck in there and bam, he turned to stone. He got stoned. So we're going to get stoned too in our tomb. And I'm just so excited thinking about some of the people that might see us so stoned in the future. Totally just, I might be looking like this. He's fast.
Yeah, he's good. Thought he.
He's fast. But we might be looking stoned. So Sam, give me your stoned look. So anyway, one of the cool things that also goes along with a tomb is, I don't know if you've ever seen a spooky tomb. Have you seen a spooky tomb before?
Huh?
Have you ever seen a spooky tomb? Yeah. Here's something really cool. You guys might not have either. One of the cool things about spooky tombs is spiders gain full reign of the box. So spiders will gain full reign of our tomb. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a spooky tomb. You see a spooky tomb, lots of spider webs inside. That's something I'm looking forward to. You know, we could have come up with a lot of things. These are the kind of my top.
These are the ones that you found interesting, and it's true though. I mean, these suckers, these 8-legged freaks. I've heard some people call them. I respect spiders, whatever. I wouldn't call them freaks or 8-legged freaks, but
no, we like our
they're going to be everywhere. They're going to be laying egg sack
That's
in
fine
the
with
web
me.
sack in
Fine
the web.
If they lay an egg sack in a web sack, it's no dip.
Curse word detected.
Who cares? No dip off me.
Curse word detected.
So we would love to see spiders gain full reign. Just make it a spider kingdom inside the tomb.
Oh yeah, hey, that's what I like, is multi-layered civilization. To us, it's just two dead guys turned to stone, but to them, it's history in the making.
Yeah, exactly.
Spider world.
Well, the next thing I wanted to bring up is our surroundings will turn to jungle, and that kind of goes along with the animal nature type thing. If you've ever seen a tomb, after about 100, 200 years, it turns to jungle. And actually, this doesn't bode well for Washington, D.C. There's a lot of tombs there, including the Lincoln's tomb.
Consider those jungle. Just consider them jungle.
I mean, I would give it 50 years, because Lincoln died in 1865 or so, or something like that. 1866, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Curse word
But
detected.
that whole area is going to be jungle-fied. Time's running thin, so once we get entombed, it turns to jungle. It's so obvious if you've seen movies. So.
Yeah, it's the junglification of stone.
Junglification with spider web inside, tomb style with a stone man inside. Duh, no dip.
Curse word detected.
So after that, this is the most exciting part.
Oh yeah, this is where
This
it's
is
all
where
worth it.
The rubber meets the fucking road.
Curse word detected.
An Indiana Jones style explorer will find us inside his tomb. So an Indiana will come and he'll come up and he'll pull. Now here's the thing: might be booby traps on it. So he might have to go. He might be coming up to the tomb, and he might have to step over the tripwire and go like this.
Well, how's he going to get through I was thinking we can put the walls that squeeze.
Squeezers would be good.
Squeezers.
We could do squeezers. We could do squeezers and darts. But anyway, the fun part is I kind of don't want to deter.
What rights do you have? What rights do you have?
No,
to get in my tomb and my body?
No.
What's right? You have to mess with my stone body.
No. We want to have an Indian. We want Indy. We want Indy to come
shine a light on us in our life.
Shine with a lantern would be crazy. Spiders go up the wall. I want Andy. Andy. Maybe his name would be Andy. I want Indy Jones to come and get us and see us and give us and put us in a movie. That'd be tight. Maybe we get residual.
What about the bowling ball that chases us somewhere?
Sometimes it's just fun to think about our great tomb. All right.
Okay.
How's the chat doing? We just ran a poll. Dana, will you brief us on the results of that poll and tell us what it was about?
Yeah, I just want to know if any of y'all, being them, had seen a spooky tomb. And we had 66% no and 33% yes.
Whoa!
Yeah, those are good numbers.
Wow, that's actually... So maybe y'all got a little bit spooked from that, if you hadn't been familiar with that style.
And Linman also said he's seen one, he said.
Wow. Look at him sleeping. Go
yeah.
touch him. Look at him sleeping, guys. He is just as cute as can be.
I need to set up a close-up of this camera next time.
Yeah, we'll work that out.
Whoopsie.
Dan.
Not now. Maybe later.
Okay. So, Sam, you had a really fun week this week.
Yeah.
It was especially kind of fun and relaxing. Why is that?
Oh, I had the day off.
You had the day off today.
Yes.
Yes.
So it was usually, I'm working the old desk job, and then people are throwing bricks through my window at an increasing rate, by the way. That first window that I had shattered,
yes.
it's been more and more every day.
Really?
It's crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
So I got to come home after the desk job, and I got to repair those, and it's very little time to do anything else. So, but the holidays bring new time off, and that's what I got to do today. I got to do some basic chores and yard work around before you came over and picked me up, and then we drove
You're
to the
telling me
top
that
of the
you're
building.
spending your day off doing chores and yard work? You don't get any time to play fun video games or do a fun board game?
Hey, to me, just pulling up my boots and digging up the dirt that's in the gutters, that's my game.
I hear that. That's so sick. Well, I'm so happy you finally had a day off. And actually, when I got here, I don't know if you remember this, but I did get here earlier and I sort of found you, I guess, at the end of your chores because I got here early today since you did have the day off.
Oh, yeah, I think I took a nap after.
Yeah,
I was
something
bushed.
like that. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
I was
saw.
freaking bushed. Well, I took a video. I wanted to show you guys a little thing. I can't help it. Even though it's my day off, I did record a little.
You had a video.
I recorded a little bit of fun.
Doing your chores. But you must have turned it off because when I got here, you were kind of sleeping.
Actually, I did. Yeah, I know. I said I was bushed,
Yeah.
and so I took a nap. But I guess this isn't edited. I think I forgot to edit it.
Oh, okay.
So
well, you want to show the video?
Yeah,
Sam's
sure.
day off video. He's enjoying his day off.
Let's check it
A
out.
little bit of behind the scenes of Sam's life. Wow, that looks like a lot of fun.
It's a Makita battery powered.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got to get those gutters clean.
I
Mine are
prefer
tough.
battery power.
Mine are hard to get.
Yeah. It got all over the car, but whatever.
Yeah. It's a mess. Oh no! What the heck? Took a spill there. Oh hey, you fell off the roof. Looks like you fell off the roof while you were cleaning the gutters and you fell on the ground.
I'm cold.
Looks like you are cold. You're saying you're cold? Are you cold, bud?
I'm cold.
Okay, well we'll help you out real quick here. Let's get you wet real quick. Yeah, we like doing that. Get you nice and warm. Is you feeling warm? Are you warm now? You're cold?
I'm cold.
Well, gosh, you're still cold?
I'm cold.
This should be heating you up very well. You cold?
I'm cold.
Oh, you're still cold. Oh, dang. Okay, well, let me try something else out here really quick. Let me get down, get ready for you. This will get you nice and warm.
I'm cold.
Yeah, this gets you nice and warm. Yeah. I didn't know that you were. I didn't know that you have like is that like a security cam or something? I thought that you were. Who? First of all, who do you think that? Who was that in that video?
It's been cold as heck out.
It's cold.
You know what
guys.
I was
The
thinking?
cold
We
snap
should get a
came in.
thermometer in here because it's darn
You
cold.
can almost see your breath in the studio, guys. Who's been affected by this cold snap coming in? I'm cold.
Wouldn't it be cool to get say no to graphs, no, but just a big red thermometer, classic,
Bright red
here.
like Rudolph's nose.
You dirty devil, you dirty dog.
It was so cold today. Linman, and well, thankfully, Linman's got his wonderful jacket, and Dana's got her wonderful sweater, too. So they're warm over there. Look at Linman cozying up and getting
Gosh,
warm. Oh,
he's so
nice
sweet.
and warm in his orange, classic style.
Do you think he's an angel?
Do you think that pets are like angels sent from the Lord who come into our life and then they leave?
Do you?
I believe that. Dana, what do you think about that?
Sounds about right to me.
If you had to describe Linman with one word, what would it be?
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should do a poll in the. Oh, we just did a poll. Oh no, you started one. Okay, great. Okay, so I'm glad you got a day off. While you were having your day off, having fun, I was working on something this morning, and actually all through the holiday season, I've been working on getting into what they call a flow state. Have you ever been in a flow state?
I've heard about these. The musicians famously would enter them sometimes, right?
Entering a flow state. I thought, a great way to increase the quality of our content, because let's be honest, it sucks ass and it's fucked up and shitty.
Curse word detected.
Would be to get into a flow state before I start writing, before I start, planning some of these segments. Because guys, we need that flow state. So I'm not in a flow state right now. It says we're currently in a flow state. I made that graphic when I was in a flow state, and there's multiple sort of people that I imagine when I'm in my state.
It shows the just the imagination on this OTS.
Yeah.
You can tell you were in a flow state while you made this
I
one.
came up with that in a flow state. So it's kind of crazy. That it was the first graphic I've ever made in a flow state. So you can see that I refer to myself as we, and I came up with that graphic because I thought that'd be a cool way to show that I'm in a flow state. I mean, taping a note to the side of your house reminds you to get into the flow state. And I actually do have a note outside my house. It looks just like that, but I hand painted that. That's a painting, an oil painting. Wow. So I wanted to show you. I'm going to get into a flow state live on air. Guys, chat, have you guys ever been in a flow state? You'll know how difficult this is about to be for me and how painful this is going to be, but I just wanted to get into my flow state live on air just to give you guys an example of what it's like to get into the flow state and then maybe getting out of it, what that's like too. So, are you ready, Sam? You want to see me get into my flow state?
Let's see it.
Curse word detected.
God, no! No! Ah!
Pretty cool.
So now I'm coming out of it. Okay, so now I'm coming out of it. Oh my gosh, so it gets you really, really excited. It's almost like when you come out of the flow state, you feel better. Oh, it's like being in it. It's like kind of almost, I wouldn't describe it as painful or torturous, but it's not fun. It's good for work. So what I should have done, I just wasted all my freaking stamina.
Oops.
What I should have done was been writing during that, but.
Looks like it really got the juices flowing though. Creative.
Yeah, it got me super fucked up.
Curse word detected.
So that was a lot of fun. So, guys, would you try a flow state?
Huh?
Maybe that's a good question. Would you try a flow state? Would you try to get flowed? Oh my gosh.
Well, you have to. After the show, you're gonna have to do some creative writing, kind of off the cuff.
I might.
To take advantage of the
maybe the Paters podcast.
Yeah, the Paters podcast. We're about to go live just after this.
If you guys want an additional hour, why don't you get on the fucking Patreon?
Curse word detected.
Give us $5 fucking.
Curse word detected.
You can give us $10 fucking
word
to call in on the live show. But if you give us $5 fucking,
word detected.
you can get on the Patreon and you can see another hour of us hanging out, chatting, shooting the shit.
Curse word detected.
Just fucking chilling.
Curse word detected.
And if you get on there right now, you won't miss tonight's, because tonight's gonna be fucking awesome.
Curse word detected.
And you can call in on this fucking
Curse
thing.
word
You can call it, but we're gonna take callers at the end of this.
Yeah.
We're also going to take callers at the end of this, but the callers who can call in on this fucking show,
Word detected.
which is the Skeleton Realm Live on YouTube thing, if you can, you have to be on the $10 payer to call on this fucking
Curse
thing.
word detected.
Fuck it, right?
Curse word
Yep.
detected. Curse word
So, but if
detected.
you're on the Patreon, any level, you can see the live Patreon hour, which is a bonus hour. So just get on the fucking thing.
Curse word detected.
It's $5 a month, or you can pay us for the whole year. You get a month off. So how fucking cool is
Curse
that?
word detected.
I'm opening Discord to enter.
But let's
Yeah.
discuss something here.
Let's discuss this.
A few months ago, we talked about some of the haters. One of the more pieces of content that's been seen by the most people probably that we've ever made. Really, this will be our legacy. This is our digital footprint. Is talking smack on water people. Water
Yeah.
is not good. Water sucks. We've been over this. I know if I say this to the realmers right now, it's like I'm preaching to the fucking choir.
Curse word detected.
But water sucks, and so we made a video about that, and we had a ton of flack on that. So one episode about a couple months ago, we read some of the haters' comments. Well, guys, it's been a few months, and we got a lot more hate. And it's not just the water video, it's all sorts of other videos. So I think every day we get about 20 to 50 maybe hateful comments. Haters, shitting on us.
Curse
And
word detected.
I've been told many times, don't address the haters. The more you address the haters, the more powerful they become. And I say, fuck that.
Curse word detected.
Because these motherfuckers are annoying me.
Curse word
So
detected.
I thought, let's put together 5 or 6 hater comments and fucking take them to task
word
and say,
detected.
fuck you, dude.
Curse word
Fuck you.
Curse word detected.
This is the reckoning for the haters. So bring up some fucking comments
word
and I'm gonna
detected.
fucking talk shit on these dumbasses.
Curse word detected.
All right, here's the first one. Mully Polly says there was no President Spencer.
There was no President Spencer. There was no President Spencer. There was no President Spencer.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Yes, there was. If you read a history book in your life, you would understand that there was a President Spencer.
Yeah, take the book out of your ass, crack it open, wipe your
Curse
shit
word
off of it,
detected. Curse word
and
detected.
attempt to read with your stupid, bloated, bloodshot eyes.
Stupid ass.
Curse word
So
detected.
this is common knowledge, common history. Actually, it's not common. That's why you probably didn't fucking know.
Curse word detected.
But it's still annoying you to make a comment like that to not go up and look at it. So anyway, that's on the President's Fancer video, obviously.
This one says, huh?
Huh? What? Wait, what? Huh? Huh? I'm stupid. This is them. They're probably scrolling through their phone like this. They see a girl dancing. They see a girl dancing in her underwear and they're going. And then the next one's a big truck and it's smashing into a brick wall and they go. And then the one after that's a race car and then a rocket ship. They go, whoa! And then they see a piece of content that might educate them, maybe make them smarter, make them think about their life, about reality that's coming from skeletonrealm.org. And they go, huh? Huh? Their thumbs start to warm up and they go, huh? So fuck you. There's no huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Blocked. Block him.
And it had
Block
one
him or
like.
her.
I blocked them and the person who liked that. Well, you see, there's one thumb.
Yeah, if you like that, fuck you too.
Curse word
Block their
detected.
ass.
Don't give a thumb to the haters.
We love to
dumbass.
block. We love to fucking block.
Curse word detected.
Good grief.
Who's next? Line them up.
Am I stoned or is this video? What the heck fuck is happening?
Am I stoned? Fuck
Curse
you!
word detected.
Fuck you, dude! Making fun of
word
us.
detected.
Making fun of us. Am I stoned?
A lot of work goes into this, and just to accuse us of like drug dealing or whatever you're accusing us of, drug dealing.
Maybe if 2 of your neurons would synapse for once in your fucking life,
Curse word
you could put
detected.
together an idea more complicated than wiping your ass with a paper towel.
Curse word detected.
8 likes on that one. 8 likes. That's 8 thumbs. Banned.
And that's, yeah, 8 plus 1 is 9. We blocked 9 of those dumbasses.
Curse word detected.
Who's next? Line them up. Fuck it.
Curse word
This got to
detected.
be the most nerdiest shit I've ever done seen.
This got to be the most nerdiest shit I ever done seen. Okay, so what? We're nerds. I take that as a badge of courage.
I'm proud of the.
Also edited. They edited their comment.
Oh wow.
Didn't get it right the first time, King Zay?
Yeah, maybe you could hit the books a little more, huh? Is that the last one?
Maybe, I don't know.
You know what I can smell? The dog shit on my shoe.
Oh, you stepped in DS.
And I scraped it out, and I can still smell it. And that was way earlier. I think it's getting a little, we're moving around, working up our body temperature, and that's thawing out the frozen shit on my foot. That's now spreading spores around the studio.
It smells good. I had to double check to see if that was royalty free, because that's so good.
Yeah, this is nice. I have a feeling we're gonna have to put in a request for this one. Let's dance.
Do we have any callers? Do we have any callers for the live show?
Let's check.
Callers, get in the Discord now if you want to chat on the live show.
It's the SRL.
If not, we're going to housekeeping. If not, we're going to housekeeping. If not, we're going to housekeeping. If not, we're going to housekeeping.
Yeah, so the voice is connected.
Do you want to read some super chats?
Yeah. We don't have callers.
Okay.
All right, let's pull up the super chats. Did we get some super chats? How many did we
We
get?
got 2 super chats.
Oh, shit.
Let me read them. I'll go to the thing.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is nice.
Oh, yeah.
This is by an
yeah.
artist, Sleeping Ghost.
We've got a super chat from Key Dyer. We love Key Dyer, a Key Roamer, and the owner of Bobo. Key Dyer says, Bobo Heart Duke Linman. Thank you, Key Dyer. Super chat for $1.99.
Bobo, maybe a Duchess to be. Huh?
Maybe.
We're hoping so.
Maybe a little bit more dowry on that super chat, and we might think about it.
That's true.
We've got Small Dog with a $10 high roller super chat. We love Small. He says, I will lay down my... Wait, hold on. I will lay down my life for my leader, Linman. Happy New Year. Thank you, Small Dog.
Thank you, Small Dog. Small Dog.
I would do the same. I'm
Worshipping
legally
another
obligated.
small dog. Who's after that?
That's it. We got 2 supers.
Shit.
Curse word detected.
So I guess moving on to a little bit of housekeeping. Guys, if you want to get an extra hour, why don't you come on to the Patreon and get that extra hour and have some of that extra fun. Oh, we wanted to do the t-shirt poll. Let's do the t-shirt poll.
Yeah, let's do the t-shirt poll.
Every week, guys, we vote on what graphic is going to go up on a shirt in the store for that week. We didn't do last week because, let's be honest, guys, if a Christmas swag, it's not very marketable. No one's going to buy a Christmas shirt unless it's Christmas, so we didn't do last week. But this week, we're putting it up between these two. So, Dana, if you do the honors and give us a poll in the chat. Guys, which one of these is the best? At the end of the year, I'm going to take all the winners, and we're going to do a bracket-style system to see what's the best OTS of the year and what's the best OTS for a shirt. Sam, what are you thinking about this one?
Is it Cool Linman or Duke Linman? And if I had to choose, gosh, this might be the hardest one we've done so far, isn't it? Oh, gosh. I don't know. I guess I'd go Duke Linman, given it's closer to reality, right?
I like Duke Linman. That's my pick, hands down, any day of the week. That one's the best one.
That's 2 votes for Duke Linman, but our votes don't count.
How many votes are in now, Dana?
About 22.
Holy
Hey, 20.
And we've got some more super chats coming in.
Oh, we've got
just
some.
so you
I
know.
saw those. Okay, so we've got a super chat from the Fallout 1100. How do I see the whole freaking thing?
More super chats coming
They
in.
don't make it easy to read these, do they?
I guess all the callers are waiting for the next hour, but we encourage them
How
to
do I see the
consider
whole
both.
thing?
Do you want me? I can see it.
You can see the whole thing?
Did you
Yeah.
refresh?
I did. The Fallout says, I only joined Linman's militia because he put my Hamlet to the torch. Please forgive me. I'm begging for Linman's forgiveness is a good move. That's definitely true. We've got a super chat from Justin J. Says, I love Skeleton Realm Live. Woo! Thank you, Justin. So how's that poll looking, Dana?
We're at 39 votes.
39 votes. All right, we're probably going to get a little bit above 40 and then call it.
Sir Boinkerton says
How many
Duke
votes?
Linman is so underrated. 39 now.
30. Okay. That is certainly a majority. We have such a good voter turnout in our
We really
in the
do.
Realmers.
Guys, hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button. It helps us in the algorithm. Hit that like as hard as you can. Smash that like. All right, let's end that poll. Let's see what we got. This is
Okey-dokey.
close.
All right. Let me get a drum roll, I guess.
Oh my God. Okay, so Linman rules. Oh my gosh, what? Linman rules non-Duke wins. Sort of a landslide here, 64% to 34%. We've got Linman rules the non-Duke, the cool Linman sunglasses. So let me write that down. We're going to say
Linman.
sunglasses Len.
It's kind of Linman rocks,
Equals
as you erroneously said at the top of the segment.
I know. So maybe we'll call it the Linman rocks. Okay. What else do I have on here? I got the super chats. We plugged the Paters Pod, no callers. So, guys, we're going to move on to the Paters Podcast. If you're on the Patreon, join us for another hour live where we just hang out and have fun. Oh, yeah, I wanted to say. I said this in the Discord already, but for the Skeleton Realm magazine for January, guys, we're extending the deadline now. Instead of the first of the month, the deadline is now the first Wednesday of the month because that's when we're going to be going over the zine live on air, and we figured let's just give everybody those extra couple days to submit if they want to. So the deadline for January will be next Wednesday, which I don't know, January 3rd or 4th. I can't remember.
Just look up Wednesday. Google Wednesday.
Just Google Wednesday, and that's when the deadline is. But we've seen a lot of great submissions. Sam and I are really excited. We've been really busy, so we're working on a part of the zine and editing that and getting that really, fun and getting notes from me more about that. So we're really excited, and that's going to be really fun next week. So get those submissions, baby. That's it. Dana, you want to say goodbye? Look at Linman. He is
Goodbye. And Linman wants to say goodbye, too, with
Say
a
goodbye,
snore
Linman.
and a snooze.
A snore and a snooze.
Yeah.
Classic Linman style. Should we play us out, Sam?
I am pleased that Linman slept so much. That's a sign of trust and comfort. So
Join us on the Pater, baby.
let's join you on the Pater. I don't
Say,
even...
join us on the Pater, baby. We said, join us on the Pater, baby. We said, join us on the Pater, baby.
Would you say yes? I could go without you. I just don't want to.
See you on the Paters, bud. And I'm disconnected. Goodbye.